What if ancient civilizations knew more than we think? Not just about building structures or surviving in difficult environments, but about science, medicine, energy, and even the nature of reality itself. When we look at history, we often imagine a steady progression, from primitive beginnings to modern knowledge. But what if that's not entirely true? What if knowledge didn't just grow, but was also lost, forgotten, destroyed, or hidden? Throughout history, there are clues that suggest ancient people may have understood far more than we give them credit for. And in some cases, that knowledge disappeared completely. Today, we explore ancient knowledge that was lost to time. Welcome to Forgotten Earth. 1. The Library of Alexandria, the greatest loss of knowledge. In the ancient world, there was one place that stood above all others when it came to knowledge: the Library of Alexandria. Located in Egypt, it was more than just a library. It was a center of learning, a place where scholars from across the world gathered. It is believed to have contained hundreds of thousands of scrolls, covering subjects like mathematics, astronomy, medicine, philosophy, and engineering. Knowledge collected from different civilizations: Greek, Egyptian, Babylonian, and more. But then it was destroyed. Not all at once, but over time, through fires, conflicts, neglect, and with it, an unimaginable amount of knowledge disappeared. We don't know exactly what was lost, but many historians believe that some of that knowledge may have been far ahead of its time. Ideas, discoveries, techniques, gone, perhaps forever. 2. Ancient medicine knowledge. We don't fully understand. Ancient civilizations developed medical practices that still surprise researchers today. They used plants for healing, created complex herbal mixtures, performed surgeries, and understood aspects of the human body in ways we are still studying. In ancient Egypt, doctors performed procedures using specialized tools. In South America, evidence shows skull surgeries where patients survived. In Asia, traditional medicine systems developed detailed approaches to health. But here's the interesting part. Some of this knowledge was never fully written down, or it was recorded in ways we don't completely understand today. Over time, much of it was lost. And while modern medicine has advanced in many ways, there may still be ancient knowledge we have yet to rediscover. 3. The Antikythera mechanism. A lost technology. In 1901, divers discovered a shipwreck near Greece. Inside it, they found something unexpected: a small, corroded object. At first, it didn't seem important, but when scientists studied it, they realized it was something extraordinary. A mechanical device with gears, dozens of them, carefully designed, incredibly precise. This device could track the movements of celestial bodies, predict eclipses, and model astronomical cycles. It was over 2,000 years old, and nothing like it appeared again for over 1,000 years. This raises a powerful question. Was this a one-time invention, or was it part of a larger body of knowledge that was lost? 4. Ancient astronomy. Understanding the cosmos. Ancient civilizations spent a lot of time looking at the sky, tracking the stars, observing the movements of the sun and moon. But they didn't just observe. They understood patterns, cycles, events. Some structures were built with incredible alignment to celestial bodies, indicating precise knowledge. In some cases, they could predict eclipses and seasonal changes. Without telescopes, without modern instruments. How did they achieve this level of understanding? Was it simply long-term observation? Or was knowledge passed down from earlier civilizations? 5. Lost construction techniques around the world. Ancient structures continue to puzzle engineers. Massive stone blocks, perfect alignment, precision cutting. In some places, stones fit together so tightly that even a blade cannot pass between them. Some blocks weigh hundreds of tons, and yet they were transported and placed with remarkable accuracy. Even with modern tools, replicating this is extremely difficult. So how was it done? And why do we no longer use some of these techniques? Was the knowledge lost? Or was it simply forgotten over time? 6. Ancient maps. Knowledge that shouldn't exist. Some ancient maps contain details that raise serious questions. They show coastlines with surprising accuracy, land masses that were not officially discovered until much later. This suggests that ancient explorers had access to knowledge we don't fully understand, or that they used sources that no longer exist. Maps based on earlier maps. Knowledge passed down and eventually lost. 7. Forgotten energy concepts. There are theories suggesting that ancient civilizations may have explored different forms of energy. Structures aligned with natural forces, locations chosen with purpose, designs that may have interacted with the environment in ways we don't fully understand. While many of these ideas remain speculative, they highlight an important point. There may be aspects of ancient knowledge that we have not yet fully explored, and possibly do not fully understand. 8. Knowledge lost through collapse. Throughout history, civilizations have collapsed. Empires have fallen. Cities abandoned. And when that happens, knowledge is often lost. Libraries are destroyed. Experts disappear. Systems break down. What took generations to build can vanish quickly. And when knowledge is lost, it can take centuries to rebuild. 9. Oral traditions and hidden knowledge. Not all knowledge was written down. In many cultures, knowledge was passed orally, through stories, traditions, generations. But oral traditions are fragile. They change, they fade, they disappear, which means entire systems of knowledge may have been lost without leaving any physical trace. 10. Are we still losing knowledge today? It's easy to think that in the modern world, knowledge is safe, stored digitally, shared globally. But history shows that knowledge is never guaranteed. It can be lost, forgotten, or ignored, which raises an important question. What knowledge today might be lost in the future? Conclusion. Ancient knowledge is not just about the past. It's about understanding what has been lost, what may still exist, and what we have yet to rediscover. Because history is not complete. It is fragmented. And the deeper we explore, the more we realize how much we don't know. If you enjoy exploring ancient mysteries, lost knowledge, and hidden truths, subscribe to Forgotten Earth. Because the past may hold answers we've only just begun to uncover.